Well, good day, and welcome to the first in my series of videos documenting the special features of the PlayStation 3 version of the game Eternal Sonata. And here you are looking at the load screen of the game, and as you can see it is a bit different from the Xbox 360 version. We have this spinning pink crystal in the middle, and we'll go to the options quickly, or else it will take us to the demo. And I don't know what the crystal is. I believe that it may be the Astra, but it's never said. And if we just take a quick look at the options, we can see that the PlayStation 3 version has the option for Francois subtitles. We will not be doing that now. So for now, we will move on and load a file. And here we go. And in this video, we will be looking at the alternate costumes for 3 of the playable characters, and then if we have time, we will be moving on to 2 new playable characters that are introduced in this game. And they are not actually new, but they were not playable in the original Xbox 360 version of the game, so this is another bonus feature. So let's begin with that look at costumes. And we are at the Elegy of the Moon, and if we open up the menu and we go here to costumes, and as you can see here, this should all be familiar to you if you have played Eternal Sonata before. These are all the original costumes of characters. But if we go over to here and we have a polka, we do R1, and suddenly we have a new green dress. And if we try R1 again, we have a nice little black outfit here with a sort of cat ear hood at the top. And if we move over here to Allegretto, we have a costume here that is more of a dark brown for him. And finally we have Beat here, who gets a schoolboy uniform. And so we will confirm that for now. And so if we go back out to the field, you see that his costume has now changed. And so why don't we take a look at how this looks in battle. So we will head out over to the noise dunes of fantasy. And head over to one of these black goat monsters. And so we initiate a battle with these goats. And you can see Beat there in his cute little outfit. And we have Allegretto in his burst, about to do some major damage to this guy. And so we will skip over to Beat and Polka and take a closer look at her. And cast a Blossom Shower, even though nobody needs healing. And so on the next turn we will finish this guy off with Beat here. Though he probably isn't strong enough to finish him. So we will do a Fire Blast. And he did finish him. And there's a nice look at his new outfit. And so why don't we move on here. And we will remove Polka and Beat from the party. And we will now be bringing in Crescendo and Serenade. And if you have played at Xbox 360, this is something new for you. We have a Crescendo and Serenade as playable characters. The Prince and Princess of Baroque. And Crescendo, you can see he is equipped with a Mjolnir hammer and a sacred mail. Why don't we give him a couple of accessories? Crescendo is able to equip a special accessory called Shields. And so if we go all the way down here, we see we have a shield that increases his defense by 50 and prevents all status effects. Scudetto. And we will also give him, let's give him a Brilliant Brooch. And if we move on to Serenade, you can see we have given her the Aris Staff, which puts her in burst, a very useful weapon, and her Noble White increases her speed by 20%. And we have given her the Lion's Chime and the Dark Brooch to put her in Darkness body. But let's actually unequip that because her light skills can do some major damage, and we will instead, let's just give her a Tyrant's Crown for now. And her specials are Verbum Celebris, which shoots out 6 light clusters. We got your Throne of Thorns, which hits 4 times. A Verbum Expello is her dark for 8 hits. and L'Energie du Vent is the game's only dark healing skill. And if we go back to Crescendo for a moment, we can take a look at his skills. Oh, by the way, his Sacred Mail increases his defense by a further 20%. And we have his Galactic Nebula, which hits 8 times, and a 2-hit Diamant with a medium knockback. And we also have the Chaos Bolt Dark, which hits 8 times, and a 2-hit Crystal Judgment with a strong knockback. And so why don't we go ahead and send them into battle? And we just have another goat here. And here we go. How about we go around? And so we will begin with the Serenade, which is going to attack there, and now use her Verbum Expello. Okay, and that made quick work, so why don't we hit this guy for a bit, and we'll see if we can build up a Harmony Chain. Killed too quickly. So we saved those echoes, and party level 6, very nice. So we shall try for another battle here. And there's another opponent. So we shall get everybody ready, and then we shall pull a Harmony Chain. And Serenade doesn't build many echoes, so why don't we skip him also? He doesn't build a lot of echoes either. We go to Allegretto. Oh, and he killed him. Oh, but we still got another one. So we shall try to position everyone, and then we shall do a delightful Harmony Chain. Skip his turn and her turn. And now 2, 4, 6, 8. Go ahead and try. Bloody Plume. Starlight Blast. Oh, and I missed the Harmony Chain. Okay. Well, let's just go find ourselves another goat. Because I do want you to see the full Harmony Chain there. Yeah, Crescendo is something of a pacifist. And we're probably going to have to wait for the next turn. So we will guard against that. And miss the guard on that. We got that one. And so this guy's probably just going to waste his turn. And skip. And now we are a go. And take it. Go ahead and try. Bloody Plume! Shadow Assault! Chaos Bolt! Crystal Judgment! Verbum Expello! L'Energie du Vent! And we will see if we can take a look at her light skills now. Oh, we don't have the Brilliant Brooch. Okay, why don't we just wait for him. And what I'm going to do is let you see their alternate skills. So we shall put the Dark Brooch on a Crescendo. And we shall put the Brilliant Brooch on Serenade. So we shall begin with Serenade because she is always the fastest. Throne of Thorns! Verbum Celebris! And now we have Crescendo, and he just completely missed the opponent. So we shall try the camera. There's the opponent. Okay, now we shall see. Oh, we don't have the dark on Crescendo. Very well. Skip one more time. Let's try a different route. Oh, I forgot the Scudetto gates all status, including the dark. So let's just put him on the Tyrant's Crown. and get back into battle. And skip her turn, and now I'm going to have to wait and build some echoes. Okay, get her out of there. Move him out of the way. Build echoes with Allegretto. Oh, and he finished him off. This time, now we have our full echo count.
So you won't cooperate.
Skip Serenade and go to Crescendo. It's time for your penance. Chaos Bolt. Crystal Judgment. Throne of Thorns. Managed to get Serenades too from a distance. And we shall escape from this. And I will be showing you one other bonus because we have some extra time. And so what we shall do is head back to the Elegy of the Moon Town for a bonus music piece not found in the Xbox 360 version of Eternal Sonata. I have to get back through here, the noise dunes of fantasy. And we are back in the town. We shall head out of west and go back to the main town area. And we are back in east. If we head down here and we go down, and we move over to the right. What is this? We have a piano. Looks like we can listen to a piano piece. What should we do? Listen or not now? We shall choose to listen. And we can see we're being told this is the Piano Sonata Funeral March. And so if we go ahead and turn up the volume here and begin. And this is Frédéric Francois Chopin's famous funeral march, a very famous piece of his, and this was actually played at his very own funeral. And it can be a bit depressing, but it also has a sort of pleasant quality to it in a way. Yes, dum 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 dum, you are probably very familiar with this from pop culture. So why don't we take the last 2 minutes or so of this video and just listen. And I'm afraid we are about out of time, but I do hope that you have enjoyed this recording and join me for the next PS3 special features.